Trust. Our sixth speaker of the night is Reeva, who is a grade 9 student with a passion of exploring.
Exploring? But, like, how far? Like Christopher Columbus levels?
I honestly don't know. You can ask her later. Reeva, you can let us know? Yeah. A big round of applause for Reeva, please, and her speech about finding balance and embracing the Jack within you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Reeva Jiyani, and it is an absolute pleasure to be here. Today, I'm going to share the importance of balance in life, why we should aim for it, how it influences us, and ways to create a fulfilling life. When I was 9 years old, I stopped going to school, and I started unschooling. Unschooling is a form of learning where you focus on understanding what you want to learn. And it is through my unschooling journey that I found the joy of finding balance in my life. I understood that growth is not always quantitative. Grades, number of medals, salaries look amazing on paper, but the development that actually matters is qualitative. Our relationships, our communication skills, and other traits that make us human actually matter. I have a question for all of you. Can anyone who's done tons of different activities throughout their childhood raise their hands? Wow, that's almost all of you. Well, throughout my unschooling journey till grade 8, I've also balanced my academics, learned about different sports, learned about an extensive range of fields through hands-on experiences, and so many other activities. That being said, one of us here could be the next Van Gogh or the next Michael Jordan. But without following our passion, we will never know what we're capable of. We cannot always hide behind the hundreds of excuses we have, like too much schoolwork or too much pressure. Now, we might have heard of this quote: "The jack of all is a master of none." But that is not how the quote actually goes. The true saying is, the jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. At a surface level, it means knowing a little bit about everything. But when we dive deep down into it, we understand that it's rather than knowing about everything, it's being open to the vast possibilities of what could be known. Learning about an extensive range of fields helps you create a productive lifestyle where you're not monotonous, because a monotonous lifestyle can lead to boredom and burnouts. I believe that learning should not stop at school. As students, I'm sure we all think of education as classes, tests, and homework, but it's so much more than that. To me, learning is about acquiring knowledge through experiments, experiences, mistakes, and the environment around us. Higher education now values our involvement and skills such as communication, creativity, time management, and adaptability way more than just our education. Balancing extracurriculars with academics proves that we can become successful professionals in the future. Now, let's imagine this. Two people, person A and person B. Person A wakes up, goes to work, comes back, watches TV, and then he has the same routine on repeat. Now we have person B. Person B goes for a run in the morning, then goes to work, has piano lessons once or twice a week, and volunteers regularly. Plus, he does multiple different activities outside of work. Who do you think is more interesting, A or B? I agree with all of you. Adults often let the joy of learning take a backseat as they get consumed by life's rabbit hole. But being involved in activities other than work helps by rejuvenating your mind, body, and soul. Try picking a new sport, learning a new language, or a new hobby, and trust me, you will see the difference it makes in your life. We should all remember what Ann Landers has said: being interested is more important than being interesting. I'll say it once more. Being interested is way more important than being interesting. Curiosity is the birthplace of innovation and creativity, and we should embrace that curiosity by asking more questions, meeting more people, and learning more. Learning is not only for kids, so don't stop learning. Because of the joy I get from learning, I was exploring more about balance. And I found that balance, the beauty of balance, has been found in past philosophies and current day research. I came across a concept, an old Japanese concept called ikigai, which means the reason of being. Its four main aspects are what you love, what you are good at, what you can be paid for, and what the world needs. We all should have a passion, a profession, a vocation, and a mission. To find your reason of being, you should strive to combine all four. Now, coming to the present, I was researching a lot more about how balancing impacts our brain. Learning a diverse set of skills improves the neuroplasticity, which is the neural networks of our brain changing and getting stronger. This builds and maintains our cognitive functions, which in turn helps us learn more. Okay, one more question. How many of you here remember what you had for dinner last Thursday? Leo?
I have rice and chicken and broccoli.
Wow, you have great memory. But it's hard to remember these small details because as we grow, our memory tends to wane. Hence, we should sharpen and train it. Learning and balancing different aspects of our life helps improve our memory retention. So, you might wonder, how are these philosophies and research really applicable in life? Well, there are so many people around us who've been achieving success and they've been doing really well in multiple fields. Some well-known individuals who've aced that balance are Albert Einstein. As you all know, he was a great scientist, but what kept him sane throughout his journey of discoveries was the violin, a source of creative inspiration. Next, we have Emma Watson. She's been beautifully balancing her acting career with the role of a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador. And now, she's also a successful businesswoman. These people prove that you can succeed even if you have multiple active careers. And honestly, we're all capable of it. It's fulfilling because it's amazing to have more than just one passion to chase. Now, sorry. When I was thinking more about balance, I understood that there are times we need to take a step back and relax. Because balancing different aspects of life does require a lot of energy and making difficult choices. There are times when you need to learn to say no, set boundaries, and find time for yourself, for your growth, and for your well-being. This will help you save energy and regenerate it for the future. I'm going to give you all one simple and effective way you can find balance in your life. When you go home tonight, create a list anywhere. It can be on your notes app or like the secret diary with the locks, if those still exist. But just make a list of things that make you happy. It could be looking at the beautiful scenery of Oakville and just admiring it, or it could be listening to heavy rock metal at full volume. But when you have this list of things that bring you joy, start prioritizing and making time for these activities, and it will create a fulfilling life and teach you how to balance your work and well-being. To conclude, it is so important to find balance in this world of chaos. It helps you navigate yourself and life. And trust me, you will see the difference it makes when you start appreciating the benefits balance offers, such as becoming a slightly more interesting person to talk to at parties or having a better chance at getting accepted at your dream university. But most importantly, it will give you a fulfilling life. I would like to leave you all with one final thought. Being the jack of all trades really is better than being a master of one. Thank you.